If you suck at doing 2 braids, then that's perfect because this video is just for you. And I'm going to show you all the tips and tricks on how to get 2 sleek stitch braids with no puckering, no lumps. Now, first things first is to make sure you have that middle part down pat. Go to my previous video if you want an in-depth tutorial on how to achieve that middle part, but basically you just line the rat tail up with the nose and go straight back. Next thing you want to do is mold the hair. I usually split the side of the hair into 4 different quadrants and then apply gel going down. That's how sleek it should look, guys. Y'all saw me running the rat tail against it and it didn't even budge. And then you want to mold upwards. That's how the hair should look before you even start braiding. It should all be molded in the spot where you want to start braiding. Next thing you're going to do is split the hair into 3 sections and start braiding back at least 4 to 5 times. Now, I taught you guys how to do a basic cornrow, and that's all we're doing here. But instead, when that hungry caterpillar is gripping that middle strand, we're going to part it with our pinky and then grip that middle strand. The difference between a stitch braid and a cornrow is with a stitch braid / Dutch braid, you're just grabbing random amounts of hair. But with a stitch braid, you're going to be more precise and more intentional on the hair that you pick up, precisely as why we're using our pinky finger to part it, and that parted hair we are just going to grab. The caterpillar is just going to eat. I get a lot of questions on how much hair do you add and how do you know how much hair to add. So I hate to sound like an old southern grandma, but you honestly need to measure with your heart. There is no specific number on how much hair to add, but a tip for doing 2 braids is you want to start off with small strands. Pay attention to the hair that I'm adding to the middle strand. It starts off very small. Probably about the first 4 strands that I feed in are small, but then they gradually get bigger. See that strand that I just fed in there? If you compare it to the first strand I ever put in the braid, it's significantly bigger, but not too big. If your braids pucker, then all you have to do is pull a strand within the braid to tighten it, okay? Now that is a money making tip. Go back if you didn't see what I just did, okay? Because if your braid is puckering, which it will if your client can't sit still, then you will have to pull the strands that you've already braided to tighten the previous strand, okay? Now that's a money making tip. Y'all better write that down and never forget it. And that's basically it. I hope you guys are able to learn something, and let's make sure we're being kind in the comments because you never know who's learning how to braid hair. It could be a single dad or a grandma with mixed kids. Y'all never know, okay? So make sure I come back for part 3 to see how to braid the other side, and you might be able to learn something new this time around. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.